how the social network inspired Gen Z app builders. So, we're talking about a movie that was released in 2010. And during that time, I was in high school. So, this movie is around Mark Zuckerberg and how he was in college and he started to build all of these projects. And in the end, he built Facebook during college and it scaled to his university and then went on to different universities, and then it got so massive that a lot of people started to use it. Your neighbor, your friends, and random people across the world were using Facebook, and that is the story how he got rich and how he made Facebook so successful. And the movie was really inspiring because inside the movie, you would see young guys building cool stuff and becoming rich at the same time. So it wasn't these old people building a company and becoming rich and they were already rich. No, it's just young guys that didn't have any money and building something on the internet to make a cool product, and at the same time they were becoming rich. So with this, you could see the power of the internet. I was really inspired and I was amazed. I really saw that, look, the internet is such an amazing thing. You don't even need a physical product to be successful. You could have like a digital thing, a website, and you could start making money and becoming successful. So that is one of the reasons why I started to code, because of this movie. So fast forward, after high school, I went into college, and because of this movie, because how heavily it inspired me, I decided to go into computer science because I want to learn how to code. And during my classes and during my time in college, I always want to build a startup, exactly like Mark Zuckerberg. I want to be that main character inside that movie that built something cool and was able to scale it and was able to get people to actually use the product, and then it becomes really successful. And I wasn't able to have my Mark Zuckerberg moment, but that's okay. In the end, I was able to create many side projects during my time in college. Sometimes even classes, when the teacher was talking, I would just be on my laptop and creating my next side project. And all these side projects were pretty small until I decided to tell myself, okay, you've created all of these side projects and they aren't going really anywhere. You don't even have any users using your apps or website. Um, no, take some time, think about your next move, and I decided to create my own social media. Exactly like Mark Zuckerberg inside the movie, I decided to create my own social media platform. So this social media platform, what made it different from the other social media platforms at the time, was that, like a photo sharing app like Instagram, that was available at that time, my app would be different, where you couldn't see likes or comments inside the app. So there wouldn't be any likes, any comments. So then people would be free to share whatever they want without any judgment of the fear of people seeing how many likes you have, or not having a lot of likes. So you could just share freely your pictures and then not worry about people judging you because you didn't have enough likes on your picture. So with this, the app, which I actually called it the app, I created an iOS app for it. I created everything from scratch, to the iOS code, to actually designing it, and I even built a website for it. So then when everything was finished and I saw the app for myself and I saw the website and I saw when everything was working and everything was linked together, I was so proud of myself. I was like, whoa, I just created a fully working app, from the website to the app, and even the design is looking good. So after that moment, I just sent it to all my friends and all my friends and families, and people started to use it, and people were impressed. People saw the app and they actually asked me, "Is that you who built this? This seems this seems really professional." And by people telling me that, that really gave me the confidence of knowing that, okay, I built something that's really cool. And I managed to get more than 100 users inside the app, and even went beyond just friends and families. Inside the app, I would even see random people posting. So if I went inside the homepage, inside the screen, inside the app, I would see random people posting their own pictures. And it's cool because no one would judge you, or no one would tell you not to post or anything, because in the end there were no comments and no likes. You could just post whatever you wanted, and people would see your pictures. And along the way, by building the iOS app and building the website, I learned so many stuff. I learned so many skills that even right now I am still carrying. But in the end, the app failed. The app failed because there was no growth to the app happening anymore. There was no growth happening anymore. Even though I did receive that initial 100 users or a little bit more, there was no way to really grow this even beyond that number. And there was no way to make any money inside the app. The app was a completely free social media that people could just sign up and start posting pictures. And I could have implemented some ways, maybe some easy ways like ads, in-app ads, but in the end, that wasn't really a sustainable way because I was losing a lot of money. I was losing a lot of money in terms of running all of these servers. I had to run databases to store user information and their pictures, and I had to pay for storage to store pictures. So running a lot of technologies cost money to run an app. So in the end, I was losing money and not making enough money, and there wasn't any enough growth to tell myself, okay, maybe I'm losing money, but I'm seeing the potential of the app. There wasn't really enough potential, so I had to shut down the app. But it's okay. I learned a lot of skills during the way, and with these, I continued building other projects. So this movie, The Social Network, really created the next generation of young builders. Like me, a lot of people start to code because of this movie. They want to create something cool, like Mark Zuckerberg. They want to expand it and show it to people. And like Mark Zuckerberg that built a business around a product he created, we also want to do this. And we also want to make money like himself. He became a millionaire in the end because he created a product online. And we want to do the same thing. Try to build something online and then have people use it and then becoming rich at the same time. One success story is Zach Yadagari that did exactly that. He learned to code very young, and he built many projects. He built many projects until one of his projects clicked, and he built Cal AI. So Cal AI is an app that lets you take a picture of your food, and then an AI tells you how many calories your food inside that picture has. So a pretty simple app, especially with ChatGPT and Claude that we have right now, where you could send a picture right now on ChatGPT and tells you what type of food you're eating and how many calories potentially it has. So he built an app that does exactly that. And that app is bringing in $1 million in revenue each month. That is a crazy number. And he did that at only 17 years old. Another success story is Alex Slater that exactly like Zach, learned to code very young. And like himself, he built a lot of projects until he built the Quitter app. And that Quitter app was his success app. So essentially, the Quitter app is an app that helps you not touch yourself anymore and not watch all of these bad videos online. And that app alone is bringing him $250,000 each month. That is a crazy number, exactly like Zach Yadagari. And they're doing this at a very young age. And Alex, he is doing this at only 19 years old. So myself, these success stories, and a lot of the other people that I haven't mentioned, there's a lot of other examples, but I only mentioned these two, and I think I should have presentations for each one of them. But going back to the point, all of us, we all share the same feeling. The movie inspired us. The movie Social Network with Mark Zuckerberg inspired us. We saw the movie, we saw how Mark Zuckerberg was just a normal kid in his college dorm, and he built side projects, he built cool stuff until he built Facebook, and then Facebook becomes so big that it's the Facebook as we know right now. And by seeing the movie how successful the main character got, that really inspired us to do the same thing, to learn to code, to learn to build apps, to build websites, and in the end learn to make money online, learn to find a way to make money online and have people using our app, and in the end becoming rich at the same time. And that also gave us the idea that maybe the traditional way of going to college and then starting to work and having a good career, maybe that's not the only path in life. Maybe with all this internet stuff, maybe there's a way to make money online, especially with the skill that we have right now, which is coding. And that is how we all felt, and that is how we are continuing. So that is it for this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something along the way. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.